Hi. I don't actually know how to start all of this. This is actually my first video that I'm doing. My name is Stella, and I'm Icelandic. And I have been wondering over the past month or two to do this. Because, I want to make almost like a blog. But a personal blog, not like this, I don't know, oh, my fucking English is so bad. Not like, I don't want to be like a family vlogger. My family is way too old, my kids are way too old, they don't want to be in a video. And I don't want to be a gossip or a tea. It's called tea. I knew that like a month ago. It's something called tea on YouTube. I'm actually quite new on YouTube. It's not long ago since I started looking at YouTube. I first started looking at cooking channels with different kind of food and then sourdough bread. And I'm into sourdough bread and I've been making sourdough bread for June. It's like April, May, it's July actually. So it's June, May, April, May. At least for the last 4 months I have been making sourdough bread. And I haven't bought one single bread since I started it. And my kids and myself, we love the sourdough bread. It's the best thing ever. It's like the best though. And I am actually, tomorrow I'm going to make a sourdough pizza. The first one that I made. I always made my own sourdough, no, my own pizza bread, not sourdough bread, but my own pizza bread. But the first time I'm going to make a sourdough pizza bread. I'm doing that tomorrow actually. But the reason that I'm doing this YouTube thing is because I'm a little bit crazy. And I have an extremely crazy family. And I need a therapy. I actually need a therapy. That's probably the reason that I'm doing this. Not because I want people to listen to me or anything. I want to be able to talk. My English is not perfect because I haven't been practicing my English for the last 4 years. I have been speaking so little English, but I'm thinking that, or hoping that after speaking more English in this here videos that I'm thinking about making, that my English will get better. But like I told you before, my name is Stella Friðgeirsdóttir. I come from Iceland. I'm born and raised in Iceland, and I lived there for the first 39 years of my life. And when I was 39 years old, me and my husband, and with our three kids, we decided to move to Denmark. And we have been living there since. And my life is like far from perfect. It's so far from perfect. It's like, it's crazy. And sometimes I think I'm a little bit crazy. I know in some way I'm crazy. And my family is too. My family is so crazy. We're not normal in any way. And I'm not talking about my kids, I'm talking about the extended family. It's like, but I want this to be some kind of a therapy for myself. I want to be able to, I want to talk about myself. I want to talk about my experience and what I do and how my life has been. maybe somebody else can learn about it. Maybe nobody is going to listen to this. And then that's okay. Because the therapy is that I'm talking. And I think that's, I think that the most... No, I forgot the word. I think that's the most important thing is that me talking. I want to talk. I think that's talking, even though it's to yourself, to somebody else. That's the best therapy you can get. It's like when you go to a psychologist. You just talk to the psychologist and you don't get a lot of feedback. You get a little feedback, but when I've gone to a psychologist here and before, it's like it hasn't given me that much, but it cost much. It's cost a lot of money. So I am thinking about why don't just do it myself. Talk about it on video, how I feel, what my experience is, and I hope some of you are interested in it. If you're not, then okay. That doesn't matter. I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for you. But if it's helped you, then okay. Maybe it doesn't. But yeah, it's difficult to start on something like this. I don't know where to start. And I have been actually thinking about this for the last 2 months. I have been thinking about making my own YouTube channel where I talked about myself, talked about my life, my family, my kids, my husband, my pets even. Just talking. Because I talk a lot in my head. Up here, I talk a lot. It's difficult for me to express my feelings and to say it out loud. It's easier for me to think about things in my head. I don't know why it is. It's probably some kind of a dysfunctional thing. Very dysfunctional in so many ways. But then again, that's okay. None of us are perfect. Nobody in the world is perfect. Even though they try to tell you they are, nobody is perfect. So, and I have been like, over the past, 2 months probably, 2 months, I have been thinking a lot about making this channel, making a video of me talking about myself and my experience. So this is my first introduction, actually, introduction video. I'm not going to say too much because I'm just going to tell you everything in my first video. And I hope you like my craziness and my just rambling like I'm doing. And I hope this will, I hope I can do this, and because I need this therapy, because I am far too cheap to pay for a psychiatrist. No, psychologist. I'm far too cheap to do that. So I'm doing it by myself, being my own therapist. And I actually think that in some way it's the best way. Maybe. We will see. Thank you so much for listening to this, and I hope I will see you next time. I don't know how often I will be putting up videos. We will just see. At least once a week. Maybe more often. But thank you for listening to this. Bye.